No, I finished it. Now I'm watching another one. Yes, I watched it pretty fast, about
Really quickly.
several weeks. Yes,
Yeah.
very quickly.
Okay. Um, what are you watching now?
Oh, a bad one. It's Shameless.
Okay. Okay, I haven't heard of it. Um, Edson, how's it going?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm doing well, thanks. Um, and yeah, maybe, hmm. Edson, do you have any plans for the weekend?
Not yet, but actually, I will study English
Okay,
as
nice.
usual.
Yeah, makes sense. Anything
As you
fun?
know, maybe going to the bar with my friends, enjoy some beers and some songs as well,
Okay,
bands.
sounds good. Um,
Yeah.
and yeah, cool. Now, welcome to class. Now, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Okay, doing pretty well, thanks. Um, and now, what have you been up to today? Well, what are you going to be up to this weekend? Sorry, what are you going to do
Okay.
this weekend?
I will paint my wall, entrance wall.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. What color?
White. My apartment is quite old, so I should repaint to white.
Okay. And
Mm.
so, are you painting white over white? Is it already white?
Uh, Overway. White to
So,
white.
yeah, is the wall already white? Is it just dirty?
Yeah, dirty. The people, uh, before I living in here, maybe
Before I
they
moved
loved.
in.
Huh?
Before I moved in.
Before I moved in, the people loved to maybe hang on so many pictures on the wall,
Okay.
so many hole on the wall. So,
Okay. So you just kind of get rid of all those holes.
yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
Mm.
And Sam, how's it going, Sam?
Hello, yes. Thank you. Everything is fine. Same.
Okay, nice. And so, Sam, what about this
Mhm.
weekend? Any plans?
Not no any plan. I will be stay at home and doing my normal work and nothing else.
Okay. Um,
Mm.
I'll stay at home, or I'll be at home.
I will be home, okay?
Yeah, doing normal work, nothing else. All right. That sounds kind of low key, I guess. But good. And so today we're going to be talking about memory. Let's get started. Um, and let's have mm, now read the title in the next lines. Now?
Please say the name. We couldn't hear.
Sorry, now.
Ah, I always confuse with now and now.
Uh-huh.
Oh, today we will learn memory idioms, practice conjugating verbs, read about memories, and read a comic.
Nice. Okay. Well done. And maybe now, can you ask Sam the first question?
Sam, what is your earliest memory? Describe it.
Earliest memory, teacher, what we can think about in what way? Earliest memory means when I was a child or what?
Mm-hmm.
In a
Yeah.
school or what? Yes?
First thing that you remember.
First thing I remember, okay. Um, mm, oh my gosh, there are a lot. Um, yes, my in my earliest memory, uh, climbing mountain. I remember that, and um, uh, me and my friends went over there without informing our parents, and um, and the mountain was not very close to our house. It was very far, but you know that when you are a child, you think that you can see something, you feel it's very close to you, and uh, we uh, we we went morning. We were going to the mountain since morning, and we reached.
We went in the morning.
We went to the morning, okay, and we arrived to the on the how we say that, close the mountain, and that was evening, and so um, when we come back to our home, we realized that we were very late, and when we came back, our parents were worried about us, that where uh, where we were, and yeah, and and that was how can I say that, difficult situation, because we couldn't understand that, how we explain that why we went over there and we come back. That was take several hours. Just we will think that it's very close to our house, but that was very far.
Yeah. We thought it was really close, but it was really far.
Far,
So you kind of
yes.
know. Okay.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
Nice. And Sam, can you ask Anna Carolina the next question?
Yes, sure. Of all the people you know, who has the best memory? Explain. Anna?
Teacher, what do you mean? Someone that is part of my best memory, or someone who remember things well?
Yeah, somebody
If
who
it is
remembers.
some, no, I don't like this question.
Okay, well, maybe
It's a tacky
who...
question.
It's a tacky question?
I just had to say a name.
Well, you can explain it too, but of all the
No.
people... Maybe, so go for the other one, so...
Better. Thank you very much, Joshua. Thank you. No words, thank you. My grandpa, because he was such a character, you know. We we used to spend vacations at my parents' farms, a bunch of children together, my cousins and I, and he used to egg us up to do wrong things to drive my grandma up to the wall. Uh, and he used to play pranks on us, like to hold a spider, you know, in a stick, and chase us around the house. And he used to say, "I am going to throw on you," and we used to yell, "Ah!" and running around the house, and he used to say, "Kiddo, everyone, step up into the table." and my grandma used to shout out, "Oh no! Hey, stop those shenanigans! You are driving me crazy! I'm going bananas! For God's sake!" You know, it was really fun. I love my grandpa a lot. I will never forget those things.
Nice. That's good. That sounds like a really good grandpa to have. Sounds like he was a lot of fun. Um, okay. And Anna Carolina, can you ask Edson the next question?
Edson, have you ever forget an important date like an anniversary? What happened?
Yes. Yes, I forgot that I had an appointment with a girl, but unfortunately I could not remember, and I left her waiting for me doing so long, and but thanks or not, I remember just some 1 hour, 2 hours later, and I tried to call her, but she was not answering me because I don't know, maybe she thought like, oh, you forgot me now. You wanna talk to me? No way. I'm not gonna talk to you and forget me now. And then I tried to call again, but was no with no answers.
Oh
And for
man.
that to happen, I cannot forget anymore that moment because I was wait so long for that moment, and
You were
then
waiting so long for that moment?
yeah, I was
What
waiting
do you
for
mean?
so long. No, because I want to meet her, but I unfortunately I forgot to go to meet her.
Okay, so you were really excited to meet her.
Yeah,
Somehow you forgot, and then she didn't talk to you again. Um,
yeah,
that is not good. That's a shame.
yeah.
Okay. Sorry to hear that. Um, and you still haven't talked to her again?
No, not yet. I don't know where she's living nowadays. I just never thought if I met her again.
It's really unfortunate. Okay,
Yeah.
but good story. And I think we're good here. Let's go on. Let's try to go through these, and let's have. Excuse me, sorry. Um, sorry about that. Heidi, can you try the first one?
What would be his name again? I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
What is,
And
what is his name again? I can't remember.
what's his name again? I can't remember. And Jose, what about the next one?
Okay, I have to memorize these words by tomorrow. I have been studying all day, and I probably will continue all night.
Nice. Okay. And Ksenia, what about the next one?
My grandfather has Alzheimer's. I feel so terrible. He always got lost.
Oh, got lost?
Ah, no, gets lost.
Good. He always gets lost.
I think
Nice.
it's present, past, but yes, it's present. Okay.
Yeah, if you said my grandfather had Alzheimer's, I
Mm-hmm.
felt so terrible. He always got lost. Could be past, but good. And now, what about the next one?
What will you do tomorrow?
Nice.
I can't. Yeah, I can't. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I can't.
What's another word that means remember?
Uh, Memorize.
Not memorize.
Remember. Flashback. Recall.
Recall.
Forgetfulness.
It's actually recall. I can't recall.
I can't recall. Okay.
Yeah, so recall would be remember.
Mm.
Good.
Mm, thank you.
And Sam, what about the next one?
Okay. Right now, I am learning English,
Mm-hmm.
and I like to use um, recall to help me remember words.
Not recall.
No, remember.
Mm-mm.
Yes.
No, this is kind of like a tool.
Okay, like a tool. A mnemonic device.
Yeah, mnemonic devices.
Mnemonic
Repeat.
device. Okay. Mnemonic devices.
Huh? Mnemonic devices.
Okay. To help remember words.
Yeah, to help me remember
Mhm.
words. What's a
To
mnemonic
help.
device?
I don't know. Sorry. I
Okay,
just put on the sentence yes.
Yeah. Does anybody know what a mnemonic device is?
I uh, there is a lot of like a dictionary and
No,
no.
not like a dictionary.
Uh-huh.
Anybody
Or
else?
we can say software we
May I?
install into. Yes, sure.
Sam, a
Mhm.
mnemonic device is something that helps you to remember.
Mhm.
For instance, the 12
Mhm.
uh, 12 uh, 12 facial nerves. There is a phrase, and
Mhm.
then which word starts with the letter of the name of
Mhm.
the nerve. Then you can remember.
Yeah, so you can use little poems or like acrostics or
Mhm.
the first letter of each word,
A
little
song.
sayings or songs. Yeah, just little tools or things that you use to help you remember things.
Mhm.
Hopefully that makes
Okay.
sense.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Okay. Any other questions here, guys? Okay. Look at that. Let's look at this. And let's have Anna Carolina, can you read the role of the student? And Edson, can you read the role of the parent?
You forgot your presentation at home. Call your mother off or
Or,
teacher
yeah.
or father and convince him or her to bring it to you.
Your child is calling from school and wants you to bring a project to school. Decide whether you should bring the project or not. You are pretty busy today.
Okay, good. And Anna Carolina, how would you start as a student?
Mom, hi, hello. I am calling you because I'm desperate. I forgot my presentation at home. Please don't call me irresponsible, okay? I went out in a hurry. I woke up late today. It is the last time I ask you something like that. Please, be understanding. Uh, Bring the presentation to me. I will make it up to you, I promise. If you don't bring, I will be in hot water.
If you don't bring it.
If you don't bring it,
Yeah. And Edson, how would you respond?
Oh yes, I understand. It happened with me in my childhood, and but unfortunately, I cannot give you take to you because I am definitely busy here at home and I am doing some works. But what about you? You come back home and then go back to school again?
Why don't you come home and go back to school?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Nicely done. Heidi, how would you respond?
Okay, I'll do that. Uh, Instead, can you give me some money because I want to use a taxi?
Can you give me some money because I want to use. We need an article?
The taxi.
Not the taxi.
A taxi?
Yeah, a taxi. Because it's non-specific. It could be any taxi. Okay. All right. Jose, how would you respond?
How much money do you need?
Okay. Ksenia?
I think pretty much because I want a fast one, so it cost a fortune. I think it's easier to you bring my project to the
I think it's
school
easier if you bring.
if you bring the project to school.
Nice. I think pretty much. We wouldn't say pretty much here.
No?
What
Very
do you think
much.
you could say? I would say a lot.
Hmm.
A
Okay.
lot. Okay.
Uh-huh. It costs a fortune.
Yeah, good. Perfect. And nicely done. Now, how would you respond?
Hey, honey, when did you become a rich family? Rich person? Rich
Did you become a rich person?
Rich person? I cannot go there. And can you negotiate to your teacher? Negotiate with your teacher.
Yeah.
I think taxi is not good idea.
We need to negate think. So when we're making think negative, how would you do that?
I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think. A taxi is a good idea.
It's a good idea. If you wanna use taxi, you should pay it yourself.
Yourself. Okay, good. And Sam, how would you respond?
I think today today you can take you come by taxi.
Sorry? You're the student.
Today you can take a taxi. Yes, I'm a student and asking of my mother and father to bring a presentation, right?
Yeah,
Right?
you're asking.
Yes. Yes, so I'm convincing to my parents that bring the presentation for me, and so I'm convincing that give me a presentation for me because I forget at home. So
I forgot it at home. So
I forgot it at home. Yes. So I convincing them today. Today, if you come by taxi and bring me this presentation, uh, it should be no.
Well, so because the student doesn't have a car, but the parent does. The parent can't come
Uh,
because she's busy. She's busy at home.
Okay.
And so
Okay.
the student's like, well, maybe I can take a taxi. So the student would take a
Mhm.
taxi to leave
Okay.
and go back.
Their parents, they won't come because of their work. They are very busy. That's why they don't come, right? Okay,
Yeah.
now I understand. Yes. Okay, I think um, I I try my best to convince to my teachers and tell them about my situations because my house is very far from my school and and I'm not uh, confident go along by local buses. Um, so I try my best uh, to explain my situation, and I hope my teacher will understand my problem.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Good. And maybe Anna Carolina, one more?
Honestly, I don't think your teacher is going to understand your problem. I bet she's going to say that you have to take up your responsibilities and you should have remembered to bring the presentation. Uh, I'm very upset with you, but I don't want you to be flunked out. Could you put me through your principal and I will tell him to give you permission and I will pay for the tax just this time.
For the taxi.
Just this time. Next time, uh, uh, put a note somewhere, uh, using adhesive paper,
Oh, use a what?
adhesive paper,
I'm not sure what that
adhesive.
is.
I don't know how
Oh,
to pronounce it.
use a sticky note. Sticky note. Instead of adhesive, it's a sticky note.
Use a stick note,
Mm-hmm.
put it in your forehead or when wherever.
Nice. Good. Okay. And I think we're good here. Does anybody have any questions? Okay. We could do. Maybe let's look at some idioms. And Edson, can you read through the idioms?
Yeah. Jog your memory, commit to memory, stroll down memory lane, refresh your memory.
Good. And do you know any of these?
Let's see. Refresh your memory, like you need to stop doing what you are doing to get a little break. I don't know.
Just stop doing what you're doing to get a little break. Not quite. It's different.
Oh, okay.
Maybe Heidi, refresh your memory. Can you refresh his memory on what that means?
Yeah. I need to check my notebook to refresh my memory.
What's that mean, Edson?
You need to. You're going to remember something that you lost. I don't know, in your computer. Some memory that you need to remember.
Yeah, so maybe you need to remember a memory that you forgot. Remember
Yeah.
something that you forgot. Or you're not 100% sure about. So you need to remember something that you're not 100% sure about. Is more like it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Now yes.
Okay. How would you use it in a sentence?
Uh, um. Let's see. I need to. I need to refresh my memory now because I don't remember a specific question that I was asked to do my homework.
I don't remember the specific question. Pardon? That I was asked?
Yeah.
Um.
Sounds strange.
I'm just not sure what you mean. You don't remember the specific question that I was asked to do my homework.
Like, let's see. I'm going to just very quickly look at my computer to remember to make me remember the question.
Okay. I need to refresh my memory, maybe by looking at the computer, because I don't remember the question we have to answer for the homework.
Okay.
Answer for homework. Okay, and that would work. So you refresh your memory about the question that you have to answer. Good.
Yep. Thank you.
Heidi, what about another one of these? Can you tell us what one of these means?
The second one.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever a good ideas come to my mind, I commit them to memory.
I commit them.
Commit them to memory. In my cell phone.
Okay. I commit it to memory in my cell phone. It's okay. So that's a little bit tricky because if you're committed to something to memory, it's like your memory, not your cell phone's memory. So you could say, whenever a good idea comes to mind, I commit it to memory and I save it in my cell phone too.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're committing it to memory, you're memorizing it, but just in case you forget it, you also, you also put it in your cell phone. That'd work. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so commit to memory is memorize. Nicely done. And Jose, what about one of the remaining two?
Jog your memory to cause you to remember something.
Cause you to remember something. Okay.
Yeah.
How would you use it in a sentence?
For example, seeing her again jogged my memory, and I recall my life as a child.
Nice. That's perfect. And I called my life.
My life as a child.
Yeah, that was really good. Good grammar, Jose. Yeah, it's similar to ring a bell. Yeah, similar. Similar. And now, what about the last one?
I don't know about this idiom.
Okay. Anybody know Stroll Down Memory Lane?
Yes. Um, May I?
Yeah, maybe give her a hint.
A hint?
Or use it in a sentence.
Okay. Strolling down memory lane, I remember you telling me that you would never get married. Anyone.
To anyone.
To anyone. I hate prepositions.
I know. Okay, so strolling down memory lane. The way that we could make this work is by putting it into the past tense. So, I was strolling down memory lane the other day, and I recalled, or I remembered, you telling me that you would never get married to anyone. And so that would work. This is like reminiscing or thinking back into the past. Yeah, that's good. Now, so what's it mean, and can you use it in a sentence as well?
Stroll down memory. So, you telling me and you never. So she got married with again.
And when she recovered her consciousness,
Consciousness.
she couldn't remember who she was.
Okay, nice.
And she didn't know where she was.
She didn't know.
Zilch. She didn't know where she was. She knew Zilch.
Good. Okay. Nicely done. That was really good. Edson, how would you continue the story?
At that time, one neighbor passed by her, and she asked her neighbor to help her with that situation. She started talking to him to try to remember what she had been doing so far.
She'd been doing.
Yes.
I would leave that so far.
And then he helped her at that moment.
Okay. Okay. And Heidi, how would you continue the story?
Unfortunately, at that time, the lightning hit him. He lost his consciousness. So both are lying down on the street in a heavy rain.
Lying down in the street in a heavy rain. Okay, good. Is that it? Okay. Jose, how would you continue?
At this time, a doctor was walking behind her, and the doctor tried to help her. In the first time, the doctor doesn't realize.
First. At first, the doctor didn't. At first.
At first time.
At first, the doctor didn't realize.
At first, the doctor didn't realize what was happening. But after some time, it it tried to help her.
It tried to help her?
Yes.
It?
The doctor. Sorry, the doctor. The
Or
doctor tried.
he?
He tried to help her.
Yeah, unless it's like a goat doctor or something.
Yes.
Yeah, so we say he, just doctors, or she,
Yeah.
you could say.
Okay.
The doctor didn't realize what was happening, but after time she tried to help her. Okay. And now, how would you continue?
She touched her hand, and she's still alive.
She was still
And
alive.
she was still alive. So she started to, how to say, breathing.
Okay, she started breathing.
Breathing treatment, how to say. She started breathing and heart. Another. She touched her hand. She's still alive. She started treatment to her.
Okay, so like she started resuscitation, or like resuscitating her.
Resuscitating. I don't know this word, but maybe.
Just when you breathe into somebody's mouth.
Yeah, she started
It sounds like resuscitating.
To her in a hard landing.
Sorry, one more time.
She started resuscitating.
Resuscitating.
Resuscitating to her. Resuscitating to her in a hard landing.
In the hard rain?
In a hard rain. At that time, 3 kids running to us and take some food from her.
So ran into them and took some food from her? Okay, so at that time, 3 kids ran into them and took some food from her. Can you repeat that last sentence one more time?
At that time, 3 kids ran into them and took some food from her.
Okay, good. And Sam, how would you continue this?
Food for her. When her mother heard about her accident, she also arrived over there and start to and crying as well and crying and praying for her. Not to start it, yes, and crying and praying for her. About her, praying for her health and her life. She never think about she never think that that accident happened. Thought an accident happened, and um, and talking and asking to the doctor, and asking what okay asking asking with doctor about her health.
So she never thought an accident would happen, and she kept asking the doctor about her daughter's health.
Yeah.
Okay, that'd be better. Okay, and we are just about out of time. Does anybody have any last questions? Any last questions or thoughts or opinions before we start to finish up? Okay. All right. Well,
Teacher, I have a question.
mhm.
Yes, in previous page we have learned different phrases about memory, and for example that we can use commit to memory. It is same meaning of learn by heart.
Yeah, commit to memory is to learn by heart.
Okay, and jog your memory, same is like that. Something
Like
something
strike
maybe
a chord.
like
Strike a chord is a little bit different. It's more like ring a bell. Jog your memory is like ring a
Mm.
bell.
What's the
Okay.
difference between strike a chord and ring a bell?
If something strikes
Ring
a
a
chord
bell.
with you,
Sorry.
if something strikes a chord with you, it means that it resonates with what you believe. So his speech really struck a chord with my heart, you know.
You
Believe what he
identify
said.
yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. And stroll down memory lane. Can we say, teacher, that something a very good memory in your past, and
Yeah. And you're thinking
yes,
about it?
and you yes, and right now you are thinking about this. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay. And yeah, thanks again for coming in, and have a really good day. Okay, bye guys.